All right, folks, a lot of you been waiting for this video, and I'm starting off now making it. This is our Texas Hill Country 2018 movie that we're making. Here we are in Alachua, Florida. Our bikes are loaded. I mean, this is probably the day before the trip, and Ed and Karen are with us, so you see double.
Here we go.
Both of us have got the same unit. This is just one of the gas stops. From here, we spent the night, I think it was Frog City, and then after Frog City the next day, went through Austin here, got a little busy, and then we were at the RV park,
This
Medina High
nice
Point.
place, man.
Now,
Talking
we
about
really
hills.
enjoyed
Good
this
grief.
RV resort. Great location here. That's the main office, and they also have a little outdoor spot. They serve, I think, all you can eat fried catfish on the weekends. Have a little band playing, and really a very nice place. The only drawback, phone signal wasn't no good, and internet was poor. But man, everything else made up for it.
What kind of
We
trees
love
are
this
those?
place, and we'll be back.
Texas
Now, the
oaks.
first thing every morning, we take the puppies for a walk. I was just joking. You mean they got Texas oaks?
Most of that is
These guys are enjoying it.
Now, here's a better view to see what this park looks like. I mean, all these little roads and the little bridge there. Old Sprocket and Clutch loved it, man. They walked all over the place. I mean, when they're home, they just go in the backyard. So when we always go on the road trip, they're looking forward to walk, and Sprocket looks forward to carrying the flashlight.
This is one nice campground. Nice and easy pace, taking it in and enjoying this, man.
Now, this was our first day of riding, and before I get too much more into the video, this is the route. It's 143 miles, supposed to take 3 hours and 9 minutes. Now, originally, Karen had made this route. Originally, we took off from Medina High Point. We went on around here. This was all pretty neat. This is where you see in the video all the cow grates and all. But then we came on down here. Right here, we decided instead of heading back down this road and coming back, we modified the trip, and we came down here to this little town, and we ate somewhere around here, not at that restaurant. And then when we went back this way, back to Medina High Point. That just kind of gives you an idea what the route was like. And like I was saying, we're not too far from San Antonio. Now, let's get on back to the video. Now, I got to tell you, right from day one, man, did we enjoy these roads. Now, just up ahead on the left where that car is, that's another RV park. Just another stop. I'll have links and everything on our webpage for this. Check out the stone wall that's next to us.
Talking about some nice roads. This is sweet. Hey, Marshy baby. The Pioneers?
Hill, plowing a field. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is Karen's ride. What's this called, Karen?
The Texas Pig Path.
Pig Path.
Pig Path.
And we got the Junior Ranger here.
Yeah, it's a beautiful day, and I tell you what, I wouldn't want to have been the first settlers out here, I'll tell you that.
No.
What a tough, tough life.
But man, it's nice out here.
Now, this is where it got real interesting. I was wondering what them little cattle grades, the gates they have on the ground, were for. Well, it was to keep these critters from coming out. But this was really cool, other than the fact I kept looking for that big longhorn who might be interested in the red stripes on my arm sleeves. Now, right here, we're getting ready to cross one of them cattle grades, or gates, whatever they call. They're right there in the road. Now, here's a picture so you can see them a little more in detail. Now, when I showed you on the map, this was the town we ended up diverting to. I'm going to call it Born, but it's B-O-E-R-N-E. It is a German name, and you guys know me, I tear up the language. So if I tear up the English language, what am I going to do to the German language? And there's Karen and Marcia, and you know they're ready for exploring, and we're just checking out these ducks out here. I didn't know if they had duck on the menu or not. Anyway, the creek right here is Cibolo, C-I-B-O-L-O, and right here is the Dodgin Duck Brewhouse, I guess. And this is where we ate. Food was real good. We enjoyed it, and man, we're loving Texas so far. Oh, yeah, baby. Everybody is happy right here. Oh, man, now that we have a fifth wheel, I feel for this guy. Now, I got to say one thing about this road. This is 16. This is the highway, the southern side, coming into Medina High Point. And I tell you, what a sweet highway. And the terrain changes a little when you get to the north side on 16 by Medina High Point. It's a lot more curvier, but I enjoyed this ride every time coming back to camp. What really gets me here, this is Medina, Texas. And we went past this town many a times, but we never ended up stopping and just kind of checking out the town. It was a really cool looking little town. All right now we're pulling into Medina High Point, the resort. Like I told you before, there's their gas pumps, and they also sell diesel. They got a little store, and you see the flag right there? I'll tell you one thing about Texas people. I mean, down here in Florida, you see Old Glory flying all over the place. But up there in Texas, if you see Old Glory flying, you can almost bet money that they'll have their Texas state flag flying right underneath. Right here is what I call the bridge. I don't think it's really a bridge, but it's a nice entrance coming into our campground. We won't be showing this every trip, but every time we took off, this is the way we left, and this is the way we came in. They got cabins in the middle here, and then on both ends they have a set of cabins, and usually the ones on the ends are way up high on the hill. They got a few trails here that we never checked out, but I'll tell you one thing, old Sprocket and Clutch love going for walks in this place. They just had a great time, especially at nighttime. Sprocket be carrying his flashlight. Right now we're coming up to our 2 units, and before I get up there, I got to put the camera down and drive the motorcycle. All right. Oh man, what are we going to do? It's raining. It's wet. I mean, I ain't putting rain gear on to ride in the rain. If I get caught in it, that is one thing. Well, we're not going to let that stop us. I think it's time to feed
I seen
again.
that baked potato, and I thought it'd be a little bigger. And this is what, Billie Jean's? Where are we at, Marsh?
Billie Jean's on the river.
Yeah, man, look at that. That's my kind of food.
Now, won't that just put a smile on your face? Well, we took care of the rain, we ate, and of course, Walmart was involved too on the way home. Here Sprocket is saying, hey man, you gonna put some hot dogs on there for me and Clutch? And had a little rain, and then it was time to eat food again. And of course, all adult beverages ran about the same pace. When we left, I was sure it was going to rain all day long. Now, the following day, it was raining again. The weather looked bad, so we're touring the missions. And I think we've seen 4 altogether. And I'll tell you what, these are really nice. And I think Karen and Marcia were praying that the rain will stop so we can ride. I tell you what, looking at the ceiling, this was cool. And then after, there's the Junior Ranger and his wife getting their picture taken. And then this is the next mission we went to. And again, very nice. A lot of history here. We read all the plaques
what's
over
this
and
one
over.
here?
Just taking the pictures and talking a little bit about
Well, I
it. Isn't
can
that
check
good?
in here.
Because there's so much history here. If you get a chance, check it out.
You know what? Here comes Father Junior Ranger.
Don't make me start preaching on you.
I think this coming Sunday.
Here, down, she said, go out the door and turn left.
To get our things stamped.
Now, what you missed in this next clip is the Ranger just addressed Junior Ranger as Junior Ranger.
He is. He's known all over the United States.
I love my wife and my friends.
It likes the chip.
Got-
But you're the Junior Ranger, right?
That's
Oh,
right.
he's well
All
known.
I can say is there's a hat one time. She said, "Oh, I like that little Junior Ranger hat." The Junior Ranger, of course, me.
You got it.
My friend Cliff, Snapchat, Facebook.
Oh, and now it's famous.
That was on the
That's
Natchez
wonderful.
Pretty soon he's going to have
Natchez Trace in 2011.
Oh, wow. This has been going on for a while.
What? She knew the Junior Ranger and she gave him an urban ranger band? Wow. Anyway, this was another mission we checked out. And this one was a little smaller. It seemed like from where we started to where we ended up, they kept getting smaller, smaller, and smaller. But you could see all the craftsmen. Looking at the ceilings, you can't see it too good, but boy, did they do some nice work on it. And here's our buddy. I seen this guy when we first came up, and he followed us all around. What a weird tree, and it's still alive. And that was our final mission that we checked out. But then we went to this airport. It's one of the oldest in the country. And who would have thought they had some of the best food? I mean, I got the pulled barbecue. And as soon as you put this in your mouth, it just melted. I just can't believe I didn't take a picture. I was too busy eating.
They're going to Gainesville.
Cool.
Checked out the Harley shop. We didn't know we were going to be here later in the video. People are real friendly. A lot of bikes here. Got my t-shirt. Marsha got her t-shirt. Then that night it was
There's a Junior Ranger.
fire, adult beverages.
Just lay down. You're okay. I got you.
Yeah, man. Once it gets going, don't you like the way it fires up there?
Are we having fun, guys?
Yes, we are. I love it.
Love fire.
It's great. Right, clutchy.
There's Marsha.
Love fire.
There you go. Lay down. Lay down.
And there's
Good girl.
Sprocket here.
Good girl. Now you're okay.
That fire feels good.
Oh, it does. We're just going that way.
Looks good too.
Wait, here comes the fire marshal.
Yeah.
I don't think we're worried about
Oh,
it.
geez.
You know what? I think we wore our puppies out.
What a beautiful morning. Did you get me? Yeah, I'm getting you.
I gotta say, sitting here and editing this video, and looking at all this sights, this was one sweet RV resort. I miss it now. All right, back to our video. What did we come here for?
Please proceed to the highlighted road.
Hi.
Today's what? Three sisters?
Yes.
Twisted sisters.
Twisted Sisters. Isn't that awesome sounding?
Yeah, sounds like he had a few to drink.
Now,
you know?
this is our Three Sisters or Twisted Sisters ride. We left over here at Medina High Point Resort. Remember, I said 16 is a beautiful road. I tell you what, this is a sweet little road too. And then I think the way we did it, we ended up going up this way. And then this road here, 41, there ain't too much to it, other than you can haul tail on it. And then it gets interesting again when you take this road. We stopped over here at Camp Wood, and we did fuel up. I was looking for our restaurant, but our restaurant was the Bent Rim. I think it was somewhere right here, right before you got into Leakey. But we ate there. That was pretty good. And then we took the same route back home. Now, I'll tell you what, I've heard a lot about this Three Twisted Sisters, and I gotta say, we really enjoyed the ride.
You having fun?
Yeah.
That's some nice roads, ain't they?
Yeah. What do you think?
I like them. But the restaurant you're talking is on up. I think I know what happened when we reversed the route. It messed me up a little. I got it now.
Because now we just take 337.
Yeah, that's the same one we came in on. And we'll also go by that museum and that country store that sells t-shirts. And this is the town of Wood. Good old Wood. Wood. The pig cap. Oh.
Now, this was a neat little stop. I enjoyed it. It's the bent rim. And there's your bent rim on the wall. I gotta say, the food here, it was pretty good. It had its own atmosphere. They had a little restaurant. They had covered area to eat. They had outside to eat. They had a little store here. Matter of fact, this is where I got my Three Twisted Sisters shirt. They got a assortment of t-shirts, and this is the very inside, and there we are. Had you been photobombed, Junior Ranger. But it's a nice little stop. I enjoyed it.
Number 20, your order's ready. Number 20.
I'll tell you what, right now is the perfect temperature, and I'm taking a little time reading some of these things on the wall. Pretty interesting.
I'm over here. What are you doing? You got to figure it out.
We really enjoyed the curves. A lot of curves going around these hills. Now, this was the last stop of the day. I remember we got here, and I'm glad at Broken Bent Spoke that I got a t-shirt, because I thought they had them here, and I think they were all sold out. There's some of the roads we rode on, and we also decided, you know what, this would be the perfect time to go ahead and get ourselves an ice cream. So we got an ice cream and we enjoyed it. And boy, that went fast too.
Grocery, gas, ice, free Wi-Fi. Free Wi-Fi doesn't sound like much, but out here, it is.
We did meet some other people from up north. I want to say Michigan. They were at another campground with toy haulers. Pretty big group. Now, I tell you what, this is back to our Highway 16. This is what we came home to every ride. Man, I enjoyed this road.
Who's gonna say, hey, what am I, chopped liver? Come on, come on, come on. Where are you going? What? Come here, come here. What you been doing, huh?
Well, I don't know how many parts we're going to have, if it's 2 or 3, but I'm going to stop here with this first one. I think it's long enough. I hope you guys enjoy it. Well, I got to get back to work on some more of these. Talk to you later.